Good morning, students. A very warm good morning to all of you. I hope you all are being safe and healthy at your home. Now, today we are here with the next topic of Mathematics Semester 2, that is data handling. Okay. Now, see, before starting the lesson, some warm up is given there. Look at the given pictures carefully. Okay, now here you can see the hens are there, animals, the sheep is there, the duck is there, yes, and the buffaloes are there. Okay, now complete the table below and answer the following questions. Animal, yes, it is the hen. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just write it here, 5. How many sheep are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You write here 7. What about the buffalo? Or you can say, sorry, it is a cow. Okay. So, how many number of cows are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, write it here 4. And how many ducks are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, how many animals are there all together? Means you have to count the all. Just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So here have to write all together means all the animals are having how much are there? 22. Which animal is the most in the number? Which animal is the most in the number? You can say here 7. So you just write it here sheep. Then which animal in the list here? Which animals are in the list in number? That is cow. How many more geese are there than cows? You can say these are sheep or you can write here geese. Okay. You have to write here geese. Then how many more geese are there than cows? So how many are there? Here is the 7, here is the 4. So how many are there? 3 more than. Okay. Now moving our topic, that is pictograph. Okay. Before starting the pictograph, some my ways are there. Azhar and Fabian have a list of 26 students in their class and the fruits they like the most. Okay. So 2 students like guavas, 3 students likes watermelons, 7 students likes mangoes, 4 students likes oranges, 2 students like strawberries, and 8 students likes apples. Okay. Now, this information they have collected is called the data. Yes, the information collected is called the data. Let us observe how we can represent the given data using the graphs. First one is the pictograph. A pictograph or a picture graph uses symbol or pictures to represent the data. While representing the data, some pictures are shown there or some symbols are there to represent the data. These are called as the pictograph or you can say picture graph. A pictograph has a little label, symbol and a key. Okay. What is a pictograph has a title, label, symbol and a key. So what is the title? Explain the information depicted in the pictograph. So title is explain the information depicted in the pictogram. Symbol is an image used to represent the things or objects. So why you are using the symbol? Just represent the things or the object. What about the key? Key tells us about the number of things each symbol stands for. What is the key? Key tells us about the number of things each symbol stands for. Okay. Now, students will need to look at the key carefully to determine how many items are represented by each symbol. Just see here, favorite colors of students of class 3. So, the colors are green, red, yellow and purple. And the number of students are, now here is the key one is given, that is one student is one pencil is equal to 2 students. Okay. See, so here are the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So number of students is equal to 12. Number of students is equal to 12, which like the color green. Where was whose favorite color is green. Then how many students like the red color? That is 1 is equal to 2 students. Then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So 40 students like red color. Yellow 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So how many 10 students are like the yellow color? What about the purple? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So 14 students like the purple color much more. Okay. Now can you tell how many students have red as their favorite color? So you just count red, which one? So one chalk, I think it is a chalk. So one chalk is equal to 2 students. So means it is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So how many students are like the red color? That is 14. Here you have to write 1, 4, 14. Okay. Now, interpretation of pictograph. Observe the pictograph. It is showing the number of watermelons sold from Monday to Sunday. Okay. Just daily sale of watermelon. On the day Monday, it is selling the, yes, first just you have to see the key. Whole watermelon is represent the 2 watermelon, okay, and half watermelon is representing the 1 watermelon. Means here is the 2, 4, 6, 8, and here is the 9. Yes, because a whole watermelon is equal to 2 watermelon. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and half is equal to 1 is 9. 2, 4, 6, then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 1 is 11. Thursday 2, 2 is the 4, then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 1 is 11. So on Monday he is selling the 9, Tuesday 6, Wednesday 11, Thursday 4, Friday 10, Saturday 12, and Sunday he is selling the 11 watermelon. Okay. Now some questions are given there. On which day were the maximum number of watermelons sold? Just see here the number and count. Which day? 11, 12, 10. On, I think, on Saturday, because it is the 12. How many watermelons were you sold on Wednesday? Wednesday 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 1 is 11. Yes. What was the total number of watermelons sold from Monday to Sunday? So you just have to add how many watermelons sold on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and you just have to add the total number. You will get total 63 watermelons to be sold from Monday to Sunday. Okay. Now, construction of pictogram. How to construct the pictogram? Construct a pictogram with the help of the table below. It shows the number of school bags sold in the 5 days. Okay. So the first day 6 bags are sold, second day 4, third day 7, fourth day 3rd, and fifth day 8 bags are sold. Okay. Now step of the construction is read the data and choose bags to represent it. Step 2, bag represent 1 bag and is the key. Okay, means 1 bag represent a 1 bag. Give the pictogram a title and draw the required number of images. First you have to do, just see here, step by step you just have to do the pictogram. First you have to give the title, that is daily sale of the school bags, and here are the, yes, you have to write day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then number of school bags sold, and what you by how you are representing, that is bags. Okay, by showing the bags. So on one day it is showing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Second day 4, third day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, because one key is 1 bag is equal to 1 bag. Okay, so in this way you have to draw the pictogram. Okay, now see my practice time 1 is given. Look carefully at the pictogram given below and answer the question. Okay, see here, number of students in different classes. Classes are 1, 2, 3 up to 5. And in the key is given 1 smiley is equal to 5 students. Okay, so now you have to count here. Which class has the highest number of students? For that you have to count the number of students in each class. So 1 smile is equal to 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it is equal to 30, 35, 25, again 30 is equal to 40. Okay. Now the first question is, which class has the highest number of students? Now you can see here 40 means class 5. So you have to write class 5. Which class has the least number of students is? Just which are the least one? 40, 30 is the 25 means you have to write class 3. Then how many students are there in all? Means you just have to add the number. 30 plus 35 is equal to 65. Just add the number 30, 35, 25, 30 and 40. Okay. 5 and 10 carry 1. 60. Okay. So it is equal to 160. Here you have to write 160. Then which two classes have the same number of students? Just see here, which two classes have the same number of students? That is class 1 and which one? Class 4. Okay. Now how many more students are there in class 2 than class 3? So how many students are more in class 2? In class 2 there are the 35 students and in the class 3 there are the 25. Means how many are more? You have to write 5 students more. Okay. Now see the second one. The pictograph below shows the different types of flowers in a garden. Answer the question given below. Okay. So here are the number of flowers and here are the flowers, that is rose, marigold, tulips and sunflower. Star, a complete star is equal to 4 flower and a half star is equal to 2 flowers. So you just first have to count. Okay. It is the 4, 12, 16, 17, 18. Okay. 24, 12, 13, 14 and 4 to the 8. Now you have to write the answer. What is the total number of marigolds? Where are the marigolds? Here. So you just have to write the answer 24. What is the total number of flowers when tulips and roses are put together? Where are the tulips? Yes, 14 and roses. So it is equal to 14 and 18 is equal to 32. Okay. How many more roses are there than the sunflowers? Sunflower are 8 and roses are 18. So how many are more? That is 10. How many flowers are there in the garden all together? So you just have to add the number, that is 18, 24, 14 and 8. 64. Okay. You just had to add the number, you will get the answer 64. So students, are you understood how to how to solve the examples? Now see the third one. Draw a pictograph showing the number of books of different subjects in a library. Use book to represent 100 books. Okay. For that you just have to draw the pictograph. Okay. Now here you have to write first. What you have to do? Write the title. Okay. So here have to write the title, that is books in a library. So you have to write books in a library. So write the title books. You can say number of books. Number of books in a library. Or you can say number of books only. Okay. Now here you have to write the subject. And here you have to write the number of books. Number of books. Okay. Now, according to the subject, first one is science, then maths, then English and GK. Okay. Now, For here you have to write the key. Here you have to write the key, that is one book is equal to 10 books. Okay. Now, so in the science, how much are there? 60. So you just have to represent as 6 book because one book is equal to 10 books. So write the 6 here. Okay. Now what about the math? It is 80. So draw the 8. 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay. Now English 70. So you just draw the 7. 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now what about the GK? It is 40. So you just have to draw the 4. 1, 2, 3 and here 4. Okay. Now in this way you have to draw the pictogram. Okay. Are you understood how to draw it? Yes. And here you have to write the key and represent book is equal to 10 books. In this way you have to draw the pictogram. Now the next topic is bar graph. What about the bar graph? We can also represent the data graphically with the help of bar graph. To draw a bar graph, we need 2 lines, one horizontal line and the other vertical line. It also consists of vertical or horizontal bars. The length of these bars depend on the amount or quantities that are to be represented. There should be equal interval between the values written on the both verticals and as well as horizontal interval. Okay, horizontal lines. A bar graph has a title and a scale. Bar graphs make the comparison in the recorded data easy. Let us read a bar graph. So before you are studying about the bar graph, you are studied about the pictograph. You know how to understood. You are already understood how to represent the pictograph. Now see the bar graph, how to represent it. Interpretation of a bar graph. Just see, the following graph shows the color liked by the students of a particular class. Okay. Now color liked by the students, you just have to write the title and after this you have to write the scale. 1 unit is equal to 1 student. Then here 0 started from 0 to 1 at a particular distance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to the 8. These are the number of students and here the color pink, green, yellow, red and blue, yellow and red. Okay. Now how many students you can rate it as? Which color is the most likely by the students? So which one is the largest one is the 7, means which color? Blue. Which color is liked by the least students? Which is the least one? That is 3 is green. And what is the total number of students of green, yellow and blue? Green is 3, yellow is 4 and what about the blue? It is the 7. So 3 plus 4 plus 7 is equal to 14. Okay. Are you understood? It is also like the pictograph. Here is representation is something different. Okay. Now, construction of bar graph. A number of mangoes in basket from A to E of a fruit shop are given below. Baskets A, B, C, D and E and number of mangoes are 5, 7, 4, 8 and 6. Just see how we are drawing the step of construction. Read the data and draw a scale on the vertical line about the number of mangoes. Draw 5 bars showing the number of mangoes in each basket on the horizontal line. Then give the bar graph a title and a scale of a measurement. Okay. Now for that, just write the title and write the scale below the title. Here the number of here the baskets and here the number of mangoes. Okay. Just see, in this way you have to draw the bar graph. Now see my practice time 2. Here you have to draw the bar graph. I will show you how to draw the bar graph. The first question is, here is a bar graph showing how the class 3 students come to a school, study it carefully and answer the given question. How many students go cycling to school? Where is the cycling? Yes, it is the bicycle. So how many students are there? Just match the column. It is the 4. Okay. So how many students are going by the cycling? That is 4. Which mode of the transport is used the most? Which one is the school bus? You have to write bus. Which two modes are used by the same number of students? Where is the same number of students are? This means on foot and car. So you have to write on foot and cars. How many more students come by bus than car? From the bus, how many students are there? That is 6. And from the car, 2. So how many students are more? 4. How many students are there all together? So just count the number. That is 2 plus 2, 4 plus 6, 10, and here is the 4 is 14. So total number of students are 14. Okay. Now in this way, just see the second one also the same. You just have to read the questions and write the answers. Just see the third question. Third one. The favorite sports of the 32 students is given below. Represent this information using a bar graph. So here you have to draw the bar graph. For that, what is the first step? You just have to read the given data carefully. Okay. Now what you have to do? You just have to first draw the vertical line and a horizontal line. From here you can start. Okay. From here up to here you have to write 13 is the last one. Then here you have to write table tennis, hockey, swimming, and here the cricket. Okay. Now see, number of students. So here you have to write the title, number of students. Number of students. And there scale you have to write here, scale 1 unit is equal to, yes, 1 unit is equal to 1 sport. Then what about the table tennis? Table tennis is having the 7. So you just have to draw the graph up to the 7. Here is the number 7. Then hockey, how much are there? 4. So you just have it up to there 4. Swimming is 8. Where is the 8? Here. And the last one is cricket is up to the 13. So you just have to make up to the 13. Okay. Now in this way you have to draw the bar graph. Okay. Students, have you understood how to represent the bar graph? Here you have to write the number of students. What about the scale is 1 unit is equal to 1 sports, and just color this bar graph, okay, by different colors. Are you understood how to draw the bar graph? Yes. So students, with this topic, how to draw the bar graph, we are finished the lesson number 6, that is data handling. I hope all the content in the lesson number 6 you will understood very well. Okay, so thank you so much for attending the class. Now we are meeting in the next class. Thank you so much.